I'm not going to seek to defend Fred Goodwin or his conduct. What I'm concerned about is the way in which this has happened, where Fred Goodwin's been in the public domain for understandable reasons. The Prime Minister seized on it 10 days ago, referred it to this committee, and from then on it seemed to me to be pretty inevitable what the outcome would be. Fred Goodwin was not the only one with a knighthood sitting around these boardroom tables. He's certainly not the only one where people have questioned judgment and so on. And I think it's terribly important, if you get into a situation like this, there is a fair process where justice is done, and it's seen to be done. You know, they're now saying, well, what about the FSA report? Well, the FSA report was compiled for a completely different reason. It was looking broadly at the failures in RBS and in the FSA itself, and it points the finger of blame in a number of directions. I just think that, you know, just for our own country's sake, and for the sake of people looking into this country, where, you know, this is a country that is known for its fairness, its rule of law and due process, I just think we're getting into terribly difficult territory. And similarly, on a separate question, but related to the question of bank bonuses, going after one person and ignoring the rest, it just doesn't seem the right way to do it. It looks like the government's being blown along in the wind, and that makes for very bad government. I've always understood that if you commit a crime, especially a serious crime, you know, you're out. If we're moving into the territory now where, you know, you make a very bad business decision, even an extremely bad business decision has undoubtedly happened with our RBS, you're now saying the knighthood is capable of being taken away. Well, there must be a lot of people with knighthoods and titles watching this programme tonight who have every reason to be worried. I'm not questioning the integrity of the civil servants concerned. I just think that, you know, the whole way in which this has been handled, you know, and I'm not seeking to defend Fred Goodwin. You know, he's in a position where he's got very few people who are prepared to do that. I just, you know, this whole thing leaves a rather bad taste in the mouth.